I am back with 3 banging book suggestions that do not get enough talk and conversation on social media, and they should do, and you need to add them to your TBR and get them read ASAP if you haven't already. So let's start with Riley Sager's The Only One Left. This follows 50 years on from a brutal family massacre where Lenora Hope is the only survivor. However, she's not been able to tell her story and is the #1 culprit. She's paralysed, she is mute, and she is bedridden and cannot walk, talk, or do anything. However, she does have the use of her left hand. Now Kit comes in as her new carer, and Lenora Hope decides to tell her story about what happened 50 years ago. She uses a typewriter to do so. This one will leave you with whiplash at the end. This is fantastic. Riley Sager's writing was fantastic. If you've never read his book, definitely get this one read. Then we have Jason Rekulek's Hidden Pictures. Do not read or listen, or shall I say, do not listen to this one via an audiobook. You need the Kindle or physical book. Why? Well, Hidden Pictures has pictures in the book, and these tell the story, and if you do not see these pictures, you cannot appreciate how wonderfully written this book is. From those dark images I've shown you to these childlike pictures. Well, what is it about? Well, Mallory is a nanny and she comes in to look after young Teddy, who is drawing all of these pictures. He talks about an imaginary friend called Anya. Well, what are the pictures relating to? What does the story tell? Read this book and find out. The end was absolutely insane and will definitely make your head fall off at the end. Now, final one, I've saved the best till last, which I do not really see anywhere. Maybe the Sky TV production and adaptation has caused this, but this one is far better, like most, than the TV series that was on Sky. Now, All Her Fault by Andrea Mara. This follows Marissa, who goes to pick up her son Milo from a play date. When she gets to the address is not the address where she needs to be, and Milo is missing. Cue carnage, cue family dilemma, cue what is going on with all these secrets. Cue this one will have you gripped on the edge of your seat. Set out of Dublin in Ireland, this one is fantastic, and it's Andrea Mara at her best in my opinion. If you have not read this, get it read. If you've watched the TV series, read the book. The book is better. If you've done neither, read the book. Can't emphasise enough. They are my 3 bangers that do not get enough hype on social media. But what books do you recommend that are so underappreciated on social media? Let me know in the comments below.